Welcome to the Journey 2020. I'm Charles Morris, and we got a lot to fill in on this show today. First of all, I want to say welcome to the Journey 2020. I'm Charles Morris, where we come to you every Monday at 7 p.m. here at thejourney2020.com. We've been around since July of 2013. Wow, we've been around for a while. But anyway, I got a tribute to the show today. A friend of mine passed away that I've been friends for many, many years, and we used to do a lot of things together because he himself has been in TV and production, and that's Bruce Mount, the former mayor of Eatonville. I know that I think the Alphas sent out a message to their brothers today, and I want to make this show a tribute to Bruce. And also, there's someone else that I did not recognize that passed away a while back. That we go way back when we used to play a lot of ball together, and when we used to hang out, he wasn't on the turntables at that time, and that's an old friend of mine, Jimmy Jam. A lot of people know Jimmy Jam, and he by far was one of the best here, actually anywhere, on the turntables. But I met Jimmy long before he started doing the scratching. We used to play ball together out at UCF, and there's a story that I have to tell that I'll make it real short, simple, and sweet. Back when he was working with the Magic, and I used to produce several radio shows, talk shows at WINS AM station 740. And one of the shows that I used to produce was a medical show. The medical show was when people call in, and there was like maybe 9 other shows as well. But this medical show, we used to call him Dr. J, and we're still friends to this day, wanted Michael Jordan's autograph. Now, back then, just think now, to get Michael Jordan's autograph at the time, Dr. J, that's the doctor, son was having a birthday. So he wanted Michael Jordan's autograph to give to him on his birthday. So I said, Jimmy, my friend wants Michael Jordan's autograph. Jimmy Jam went in there, came back, and to this day, I need to call up Dr. J and say, man, remember when I got Michael Jordan's autograph for your son? Well, that was through Jimmy Jam back in the day. But again, I met Jimmy long before he started doing the But want to pay a tribute to him and Bruce Mount, the former mayor of Eatonville. Blessings to you. May the both of you rest in peace, and blessings to your family. And may you have peace of heart, knowing that you're going to miss someone that you love so very much. Again, I'm Charles Morris. You're watching the Journey 2020 here at thejourney2020.com. Last year, I started showing the archives from when I was at Orange TV. I had a show a little over 9 years, several shows, many that I produced, so many things while I was there. Well, I used to do a teen summit. It was an hour show. Another show that I did was called Be Positive, which was a 30-minute show. So there were several shows that I host. And when I first started out, I started calling the summit Be Positive as well. But I changed it to It's Your World, What You Got to Say. Well, I'm going back to August of 2004. We're doing a show on fashion. I got my soror sister, Melissa Williams. She's married now, and I don't know her married name. I apologize. Melissa, I got to call her. I got TKG. The group singing. I got Tony. I got to call Tony and say, Tony, man, check you out. You there modeling because it's about fashion. I got an old friend that I used to hang out with, Gail Brown, who helped me put the show together. You may see her standing over there in the corner if you look hard enough. Gail Brown, which I hadn't seen Gail in a long time now, but she's still out at Disney. And there's a lot of people that I'm looking at, and I'm like, man, so you may see somebody that you recognize. Remember, we're going back to August of 2004. So that was a long time ago. But anyway, I just want to say to you, thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in every Monday from 7 to 8. And we're going back talking about fashion. Don't trip out because you see the hair. Yeah, I used to have hair because I'm wearing dreads. Yeah, so don't trip out. So check out It's Your World, What You Got to Say, from back when I was at Orange TV. And again, this show is a tribute to Jimmy Jam, old friend, and Bruce Mount, another old friend. May the both of you rest in peace. Enjoy the show. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you would like to come on the show, or you may have some show ideas, we'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the show. All right, let's give it up for TGK. How you doing? Name.
Hey, what's up? I'm JoJo.
What's up, guys? I'm Gina. Hey, y'all. I'm Yvette.
Hi guys, I'm Justin.
We're TGK.
Okay, TGK, and you also known as the
Guardians at the same time. It's a game that we're promoting. Oh, okay. We'll start down here.
Well, we're also here to promote the Guardian game. This is a game that teaches kids that being street smart can be fun.
And also how to deal with gangs, weapons, and drugs.
And where the characters come to life.
All right, now, who came up with the idea about the game and the group?
Steve and Vicky Ruff are the people that came up with the game, the Guardian game. And then they had a nationwide audition for the kids to be in the group, the music group. So what it is we're shooting a movie at the same time that's going to deal more with the game and teach kids about how to be street smart and come home. And at the same time, we're just a regular group that goes around, performs, and catches everywhere our songs on the radio and stuff right now.
All right, let's give another round of applause. All right.
And we have souvenirs for everybody that we'll give out later, postcards with our picture, so you guys can request our song.
Call and request, guys.
on your favorite radio stations. And catch us at Jingle Ball. All right, bye.
All right. Actually, they're going to be coming back on later, doing a little modeling for us. All right. Oh, hold on. We gonna get. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody might have a question for you. Oh, never mind. Huh? Anyway, hello, welcome everybody. I'm Charles Morris, and the show is called what? Oh, see, now you guys wasn't listening before. It's your world. What you got to say? Hello? All right, and I have a co-host with me this evening from the Urban League. I have the wonderful Sarah sister from Zeta. This is my Zeta sister, Melissa Williams.
Hello.
Come on now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on.
Go.
All right.
Remember, I told y'all I'm a celebrity. Tonight only. Okay, tonight only.
Okay, what we're doing this evening is that we're going to have a little fun. We're going to talk about image and how important that is. As they say, the image, first impression. What? First impression? First impression. There you go. Say that again.
Is a lasting impression.
Okay, and that's the purpose of our show today, for you to understand the first impression, because you don't get to do that again. Once I see you for the first time, you don't get to make that up again. So the very first time you meet someone, the very first time that you're trying to impress someone when you go in for a job, or let's just say you're trying to get into a school, a college, you just want to meet someone. Let's just say you want to meet a guy or girl. You can't make that first impression when they go, "Ugh, I don't want to talk to that person." Or you want to make sure that when you meet that person that you're trying to get that job, they go, "Oh, okay." When you leave, they go, "Yeah, okay." So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to try to help each other out here. And with that, we have our guests, some experts. We have some people that know how to put on the makeup. They're going to tell you how to do an interview. They're also going to talk about the fashion. And I would have them introduce themselves, starting from my left to right.
Janine Davey.
Janine, she is a consultant. Also,
Michelle Beatty. I work with Universal Colors Cosmetics.
you can tell how she got the makeup going on. Everything is just right.
And Chriselle Panton, co-owner of a fashion company, Malachi Incorporated.
And you have the South tonight because you have some clothes here for the kids to wear as well, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to do a couple scenes here tonight. And I'd like to know if the girls are ready. Yes, no, maybe? No? Okay, well, what we're going to talk about is, the first scene is a school scene because everybody goes to school, right? Right? And there's been some talk about fashion and some do's and some don'ts. How do you guys feel about school uniforms? Yeah? No? Yes? 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 No? Why not?
Kids only. Kids only. Kids
Why?
only.
Why not?
They ugly.
Yes or no? Would you go for school uniforms?
No,
Why not?
because you don't wear the same thing over and over again.
The same thing over and over again. Do you know anything about the school uniforms? Because they do get to do little accessories here and there. Is it just plain?
They get some variations. Most of our schools that implemented school uniforms, it's not a set pair of pants. It's really a set of colors that they implement. Like they'll say red, black, white, khaki, and those will be the school colors. And so they can vary those any way they would like, but those are the set colors. So there is some creativity that's involved. How many kids are for school uniforms? Uh-oh. Why do you like school uniforms? I want you to stand up. You're against school uniforms? You don't like them?
Because my school emphasized them.
You had to wear them or you have to wear them now?
You have to wear them.
You have to wear them. What school do you attend?
Memorial Middle School.
Okay. And you are in favor of school uniforms, right? Okay, tell me why.
Stand up.
Because it's cheaper.
All right, I didn't
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, like he actually have to go out and buy the clothes, right?
Any opponents of school uniforms? Opponents of school uniforms. You don't think that school should have uniforms? You don't think they should?
Hold on. Wait a minute, you got to be on mic. Hold on.
We can't go both ways. Yes and no. Yes, because you ain't got to worry about everybody picking on each other about what they wearing, and some people will be against it because they don't know who, they can't explain who they are by what they're wearing because they didn't choose to wear it.
Does your outfit decide who you are?
Yes. In some cases, it can.
Any other comments?
Okay, well, let me ask, these are the do's or the don'ts? These are the do's. So, okay. So, I mean, we have some don'ts. So,
Let's
come
give
on.
a round of applause for our models that are going to come out.
Come on.
Oh, here we have some simple casual wear. We have, starting from your right, we have a purple shirt with nice black, accented with a black belt, and also the purple color goes into the jeans with the slit in the end of the jeans, showing her sneakers. So this is definitely a do. In the middle, we do have a jeans dress, which actually, if you look close, has red accents on the sleeves and also on the pockets. This is definitely a do. It's for that young lady that wants to express her femininity, but still get the jean look. Also, we have the third do, which is a colorful blue, almost light baby blue with yellow and a couple of stripes in there. And this is just to bring out just another way to bring out individuality with dark jeans and dark shoes. These are definite do's. We want ladies to look feminine. We want them to feel comfortable. All right. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Great job. Ooh, I like those shoes. Wow.
Next up, we do have another set. We have our Malachi wear. We also, again, starting from your right, we have Malachi wear, the two-tone shirts. You see them all over. Sometimes they have different decorations, different names. Here we have the simple Malachi shirt. You guys can do a little spin for us. Let us see. All right, man. All right. We again, the two-tone shirts. We also have a yellow shirt, the jeans with the cargo pockets. This is also a new fashion. A lot of young kids feel they want to be comfortable. They also want to have pockets. They want to be able to put pencils, things that they need and that equip them for school. So we have our young ladies modeling, and we want to take a notice at the jelly shoes. This is definitely new. If you could just kind of show us a little bit about the jelly shoes. It shows a little personality, and the shoelace, it gives us a chance to still strap up and be covered up, but you see a transparent look. So thank you, ladies.
All right, good job.
Now, this is definitely personality. You can express yourself. All right, just do your thing. You can express yourself. We have a 30, the number 30 on the shirt, black. It has different colors going about. It has beautiful black women on the shirt. So we want to go ahead and show a little bit about who we are. Also, and then the bangles, the little accessories, the jewelry, the chain on the neck, the earrings, the little hoop earrings. Those are also nice accessories just to be feminine, just to be girly. Also, we have the jeans jacket again. Of course, jeans goes with almost anything, and you can bring it out. Give us a little peek at what we have inside of the jean jacket. All right, so we got a little heart, little design inside, and that just it goes straight to the heart. We want girls to again be feminine and okay, and showing the shoes and the red pants, just things that stand out. I mean, you can be individual, but you can be classy at the same time. So thank you, ladies.
Great job.
And now we have a fashion don't.
Could we wear this to school? Are you sure?
All right, well, here we do have the one-shoulder shirt and also a net fitting, and we also do have some short, tight we would call these back in the day Daisy Dukes, but they have a little twist to them. They have the belt, the little whole belt, silver, bringing it out. And she's also wearing some high heel, basically open back shoes and open toe shoes, just showing it off. But we want to say that this is a don't. There are certain events and occasions, and this is not one of them. School is not a place where you need to show this much. And sometimes, young ladies, you need to leave a little surprise for the guys. This is too much, too much. But we do want to let you know that you can be feminine wearing these type of outfits, but it is not appropriate in the school areas.
I'm not quite sure where you would wear that, but I've seen it out.
Exactly, it's out there, but we want to try and cover it up. Let's not forget the guys. All right. Let's not forget the guys. Guys can show personality in their clothes. They don't have to be starched up and with the pants and the belt. Sometimes they can just let it hang out. And we have a nice printed shirt here. Again, bringing out the blues. Blues is a nice color for this weather. And the blacks. We also have the black jeans. It's just an easy, simple way to look nice, look casual. And he's doing a good job at it. Thank you.
Great job, Tony.
All right. So here we have the classic tee. This is the big man of the show. And he's letting you know that he's very comfortable in what he's wearing. The red shirt brings it out, lets us know that he's there. The blue jeans, of course, the black shoes. This is a classic casual wear for guys. I mean, you can definitely wear the T-shirt, the nice rib tee, anywhere that you guys go. Thank you.
All right. But, by the way, he wanted everyone to know they made him come out. They made him come out.
All right. Well, here we have the burgundy. Burgundy is a very nice color. It accentuates the skin, and it also is accentuating her feminine feature. We have the shirt with the tie in the front. Again, it's not showing too much. She has a shirt underneath to make sure that everything is still covered up. She has the nice pants and the black belt and the black boots. We like to bring some of these boots out in the fall and the winter months. And we just, again, she is comfortable looking. She's not showing us too much, and she's not showing us that she's covered up to the point where we can't know that she's a woman. So thank you.
All right, good. Woo. Good job. Okay, let's give them a round of applause. What you think? I mean, could you deal with that? I mean, is that okay for school?
What about the fashion don't? No, I want to know how you feel. Raise your hand if you want to tell how you feel about the fashion don't.
We don't want everybody to see everything we got, even when we're walking down the street. We don't want people stopping and hollering at us. So I don't think it's appropriate.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. All right. Okay, now, what we're going to do right now is that we're going to pick out someone from the audience and who's going to have a little makeover. Okay. All right. What's your name?
Bianca Hiltz.
Bianca? Okay. How old are you?
I'm 14.
And what school you go to?
Seminole High School.
Okay. All right. Now, she's going to spend about 10 minutes?
That's good.
Okay. We're going to give you about 10 minutes. And even though you are beautiful, but when you come back, you're going to be even more so. Okay, so just follow her. Okay, good job. Now, what we got coming up next is that we have, if you're going out for an interview, okay? How many of you have ever been on a job interview? Yeah, right. What job interview you been on? Tell me. I want to know. What's your name?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. How many people been on a job interview? Out of the kids. Okay. No? Oh, yes. Yes? Have you? Oh, yeah. We're having a flashback. Stand up. Okay, name?
Desiree.
Okay, Desiree, and what job interview was that?
Like, you know, when you go to Tampa and you go to an audition, that's like a job interview. Yeah.
Trust me, it don't bite.
I know, but, you know, I'm kind of close.
Okay, I thought I didn't wear my deodorant or something. Okay, so the next scene, and we're also going to do a little mock interview, okay? So we're gonna pick up some tips and some do's and some don'ts when you do have that big interview going for those big dollars, right? All right, so we're gonna have some do's and some don'ts. So we ready? Okay, so our first model coming in, let's give him a round. Okay, all right.
So here we do have our business casual. Here she can do two different things. Here she has on a velvet ridge and velvet top. And this is also an easy way to be casual. You can take it off and you can keep it on depending on where you are. And after the job interview to go out, you can do that. But it's very simple, and it's not giving too much when you're going for that job interview. It doesn't take away from your face or your character. So this is a good outfit to have on, and the shoes are nice. They complement. They're closed toe, and it shows that she's about business. Thank you. Here we have the black sweater. This is something that can complement any outfit. It gives you just enough. It gives you that professional look. It covers it up. But again, it shows that you are a woman. And with the burgundy, we bring out the burgundy pants again and the boots, closed toe. We want to make sure that when we go for a job interview that we do look serious, and we want them to take us seriously. So we have an outfit that again is shapely, but the sweater just closes it up just a little so that we can be taken seriously and we bring more attention to our face. Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I got a question. For something like this, would you wear something like this if I was going to Disney or IBM or a major corporate company? Would you wear something like this?
Sure. The key to dress in an interview is mainly to look professional, and she looks very professional, very neat and put together.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good. Okay. Now, what we're going to do right now is, I'm sorry. We don't forget about Tony, and he's wearing my favorite color.
Like I said, blue is still in for the season. And here we have a nice shirt and tie. We don't always have to do the suit when we go to interviews. Sometimes we can just have a nice the same color tie blend in with the shirt so that, again, you don't take away from the face. The pinstripes in the pants bring out just enough elegance for a man. It makes you see that, again, he's about business. The shoes, nice shined shoes. And also the professional cut. You want to make sure that you have a nice shave. You want to make sure that you look professional. The mustache, you want to groom yourself before you go to these interviews. Thank you so much.
All right. Tony is going to have to, know what, Tony? Since you're here, why don't you just walk over there and sit down right there? Okay, we're going to pretend Tony has just walked in the room, okay? He just walked in the room, and I want you to introduce yourself like you just walked in the room, and you're going to sit down, and you're going to have this interview.
Hey, hello. My name is Tony Sharp, and I came for the interview.
Okay. Hi, I'm Janine. Have a seat.
Okay.
First good thing he did, he gave a nice strong handshake.
Okay.
So that's key.
Just to let us know, and just so Tony knows, because I know Tony don't know, but what job is he interviewing for?
How about a job where you're going to have to service a customer?
Sales rep.
So, right, a sales job. Okay.
Okay.
Very great.
Okay. Now, you have just introduced yourself. You've just sat down. These are some do's and some don'ts, so please pay attention.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for coming today. First, let me tell you a little bit about the position. The position is a role in sales where you will have to be servicing various customers. Okay. Why are you interested in this role?
Well, I'm interested in sales representative. I've always been interested. I've been good with people. You know, I've always grew up around a lot of people, and being so, I've learned how to deal with people and know what to say and to keep a customer happy.
Okay. Great. Tell me what are some of your hobbies?
Some of my hobbies, well, I'm a teenager. I like to talk on the phone. I volunteer at different summits and stuff that go on, and you know, generally a lot of stuff that deal with people. I go out a lot.
Okay. So. All right, very good. Explain to me what are some of your strengths and some of your opportunities. So some things that you would say you need to work on.
Well, some of my strengths, like I said before, I worked with a lot of people, and I was the middle child, so I naturally grew up with a lot of patience. I know how to deal with people, and I don't have a quick temper or anything. Opportunity things I may need to work on, just, I don't know, people always told me I was a good person.
Okay.
Whatever I need to work on, that's what I'll be working on.
Okay, very good. And my last question for you is, why would I want to choose you over all of the other people that I'm interviewing today?
You might want to choose me because I've had experience in the past selling stuff, whether it be a fundraiser for school or a fundraiser for different organizations. And like I said before, I know how to deal with people. And a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of customers that can be quick-tempered and get angry very quickly. And I think I'll do a very good job of not angering the customers and helping to pacify their anger.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for interviewing today. He was a great candidate to interview, actually.
Okay.
You could tell that he was really honest in his answers. He took time to think about the question that I was asking to kind of formulate his thoughts. So when you're interviewing, it's okay to do that. It's okay to listen to what the person is saying and then to give a thoughtful answer, definitely, which he did. He also was very thoughtful in his answers. He thought about, okay, what have I done in my previous jobs or in life and previously in life that will help me with this role? For example, he mentioned volunteering, which is great to add. He mentioned how what other people thought about him, which is great to add as well. The most difficult question, though, for a lot of people to answer is, what do you need to work on? And that's a very hard question to ask because you don't want to tell the interviewer what your downside is. So usually what people might want to say is almost something that's a positive. For example, you might say, you know what, really what I've been told is that I spend too much time trying to perfect one thing. So that's a negative, but it's a positive because that shows that you're really trying to put thought and time into a project that you're working on. So you might want to just really think about what are some questions that someone's going to ask me before I go in an interview. So always know what your strengths are. Always know what your opportunities are. And I didn't ask you, did you have any questions for me? But always be ready to ask your interviewer questions at the end. So what you're going to want to do is do your homework. Know about the job that you're applying for. Know about the company that you're thinking about working for. So overall, you did a great job.
Now, as far as a resume, a lot of people have what they call a generic resume that they hand out. I have learned over the years that you should try to tailor your resume to that job. What you think about that?
I have not tailored my resume to jobs. Mainly what people usually do is they usually change the objective, but you keep everything else the same. But if you know that you're going for a sales job and you have sales experience, so what you can do is make sure that somewhere in your resume you mention sales. And also your objectives should say that you're interested in getting some type of a sales position. So the tailoring that I would do would be mainly in the objective portion of your resume. And you should always bring a resume to an interview. Now, for younger people who are maybe, this might have been your very first job, you know what you might want to do? You might want to put your name at the top and just maybe if you volunteered somewhere, just different activities and hobbies that you're interested in so that the person could at least read something about you that's on paper.
Include your GPA too. If you have a good GPA, now if you don't go to school and your GPA is missing a couple things, if your GPA is missing a little bit, then I wouldn't put your GPA on there. But if you have a GPA that's high, you're proud of some of the work that you've done, definitely put your GPA on there. Put your volunteer experience, put the classes that you're taking, put the other things that you're interested in doing.
And just to add, she started adding about body language. That's very important when you have a resume. She mentioned the handshake. You want to have a firm grip. You don't want to squeeze your employer's hand, but you do want to have a firm grip. Also, his body language was great because he sat upright. That also tells a lot about your personality. When you hunch your shoulders over, it shows a lack of confidence. And some of you are very confident in the audience. I'm looking around. I see that you're smiling. I see that you're very in touch with who you are. Well, you want your employer to know that. And so you want to sit up with your chest because that just lets them know that you're sure about who you are and about the position that you're applying for. And just be really straightforward and to the point with all your answers. Let them know why you want to be, why you're good at what you do. And I think he was an excellent candidate for this interview, just like she mentioned earlier.
How important is eye contact?
Oh, thank you. Another thing, making sure that you keep eye contact. You don't want to talk to somebody like this. I mean, what do you get out of me talking to you like this? Anybody? And then when I hunch my shoulders over, does it really look like I'm sure about what I'm saying? But when I bring my shoulders up and I look at you, it shows that there's a big difference on who I am. So make sure that you keep eye contact with the person. And even if you drop your eyes for a couple of seconds, make sure that you look at them, because I'm looking at everybody in this audience for probably a split second. So that's what you want to do with your employer. Body language is very important.
All right, audience, I want you to tell me what is unprofessional to wear to an interview. Tell me what's unprofessional. What's my second rule? What's unprofessional?
Hold on. Wearing pants that sag.
Wearing pants that sag, is that unprofessional or professional? We have a consensus. Anybody disagree? I would like to see who disagrees on that one. You disagree? Stand up. How old are you?
10.
10. And you disagree. You think that wearing sagging pants is okay for an interview?
No.
It's not okay. Okay, it's not okay. Anybody else? What is unprofessional? What else is unprofessional?
Hip-hop clothes like rapping, like sagging pants and baggy shirts, and clothes that don't fit.
Clothes that don't fit. Clothes that don't fit. What else? What else is unprofessional? Stand up, please.
Them dresses that come up way up here.
Dresses that come what?
Way up here.
Stand up again. Dresses that go where?
Past your thighs.
He said, quote unquote, way up here. So dresses that come way up here are unprofessional? Yeah. Okay. Anybody disagree? Anything else that you know is unprofessional to wear to a job interview? Other examples of unprofessional wear. What about tattoos and piercings? Those are okay? Go ahead. Stand up, please.
Having too much, too much weave in your hair, like different colors.
Having too much weave in your hair or different color hair. Is that unprofessional or professional? Anybody disagree? You disagree?
Because
wait, no one can hear you yet. Go ahead.
Yes, because what if you have short hair? And if you want to look good, then have your hair braided back
and weave. Janine, do you want to go ahead and address that?
Sure. I don't think that there's any problem with weave at all. The point that I want to touch on is what she said, is the different colors. That would be the point where I would say that is unprofessional. But I don't think there's anything wrong with a nicely put together hairstyle, whether it's weave or not, whether it's braids, cornrows, or whatever. I think that what I focused on was just the different colors. To me, would be unprofessional. But as long as it's neat and put together, you're okay.
Janine, let me ask you, what about tattoos and piercings? How okay is that for an interview or for a professional position?
For tattoos, you would just want to make sure that they can be covered.
Not the neck
They
tattoo?
shouldn't be visible.
What's that?
They should not be visible. They need to be covered.
So in other words, she's trying to tell you that don't have a tattoo where you can't cover it. Okay, that's the
The
secret.
neck tattoo?
Don't have a tattoo where you cannot cover it.
Let's let that go.
Or even the breasts. Some like
Don't
even
have a
the
tattoo.
top, the top portion. Young ladies, I know sometimes I guess it may be exciting to get one, but you want to be a lady, and in everything that you do, you need to express that. And a tattoo, if that's okay for you, then make sure that it is something that is feminine. Don't put paw prints and have things that are you want things that are important to you, and you want to make sure that you can cover those things up. And the chest area, that's a face and chest basically is an area that people look at. So you want to kind of be able to hide those things or cover them up just for that moment.
Okay, I understand that we have some law students that are mentors for a local program. You can go ahead and give them a round of applause.
We forgot to talk about the program and why we're here. So won't you enlighten us, okay?
Sorry. I have forgotten to talk about the program. Today we are here with the TCPA program. And the founder of TCPA is Officer Tia Shears. And we're going to have a representative, Officer Jackson, tell us a little bit about the Teen Crime Prevention Academy. Officer Jackson.
Okay, TCP basically is the Teen Crime Prevention Academy, and she has basically 3 sites. We have one at Carver Middle School, another one at I believe the Orlando Dance School, and then we have our weekly meetings here on Wednesday at the Smith Center here every Wednesday. And it's been a great thing. We try to give the kids an opportunity, as the young lady and the group of panel is showing now, how to do things, and the young men how to carry themselves in a better way. And to let them know they have an outlet, someone they can reach, call. Because a lot of times we're not trying to take over the parents' job or anything, but give another outlet for the kids to talk. Because sometimes they won't talk to that immediate circle. And that way we can kind of address some of the situation, whether it be in school. She sets up tutoring program for school, and also just little problem when they might be meeting with their friends, not getting along, things of that nature. And someone might be trying to get them to do things. We have different speakers to address drugs, gang intervention, and just different things. And we have a great time in the meantime.
Could you tell me the age limits? What are
Well,
they?
basically we try to start with 10 to 18 years of age. And that way we can kind of address, at that age, especially at 10 and between 10 and 13, before they develop any really bad habits, they can get things addressed.
Prevention as opposed to intervention.
Basically, yes. And we can reach them early. And even when they are 16, 17, and for those who want to turn their life around, we have enough experience among ourselves. If we don't have it per se ourselves, we can direct them to where they can go and get some assistance or help of that nature.
And how would a student get involved with TCPA? How could they join?
Well, basically, it's been word of mouth from some of the former graduates of TCP, but Ms. Tia Sears is our main contact, and she has numbers. I don't have that on me at this time.
Okay.
But she has numbers where they're able to call and get the information they need. And the parents, you know, we like for them to come down and see what the program is all about. And it's word of mouth has really, and you see some of the students here tonight and everything, really gets it around, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But our question was for our law students. Don't think I forgot you all. We were talking about dressing for an interview in professional attire. Tell us about some limitations or some things that you're anticipating for your profession, so that you can go ahead and tell young people now that might be considering maybe a tattoo or a piercing or purchasing. You know, those clothes are quite expensive, making a large investment in clothing that is not appropriate for school or for work. Okay, one of you jump at the microphone. Good.
Hi, my name is Ayana Siplin, and basically what we've been told when we go on interviews, it's best to wear suits. Women, if you're going to wear a skirt, make sure it comes below the knee. Dark color suits for men and women. If you have long hair, make sure it's pulled back neatly in a bun or in a low ponytail. A few of our students have dreads, so it's recommended that the dreads are pulled back neatly so that they're not in your face, so that when you're talking to the person interviewing you, there isn't a distraction between the both of you. And basically when we go in, the whole idea is just to be comfortable but professional at the same time. You don't want bright colors or large earrings or any tattoos or piercings showing. Not that there's a problem with tattoos or piercings, but just make sure they're covered up, because the area that we're going into, law, it's a very conservative field. So you don't want to offend anybody, and at the same time, you don't want any black marks against you in the interview. So.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, well, we're ready for our formal wear. And our first model is ready. And this is for when you go to like the prom or the prom, okay, or homecoming.
Show love, show love.
Here we also have another example of a one-shoulder shirt. It's a little bit more conservative, the black top, and this is a Malachi shirt with the emblem on the side. It's a little bit different than what we've seen. And also a little sarong, which is beaded. It brings out just a flare. And this young lady, again, we see how one outfit or one set of colors can be changed into 3 different outfits. We went from casual school wear. We also went to a more business look. And also we have something that she can wear to a homecoming event, also to an evening out with, I guess, a young gentleman. Really nice. All she did was change the hair a little bit, but it's the same concept. Looking feminine, but looking very sure of yourself, and also being very, I guess, ladylike with it. Thank you.
Nice job. Ooh, she's looking all pretty.
Here we have a classic prom attire with the baby blues. We've seen blue this evening, but you see how the different changes, subtle. Dark colors can be more a stronger presence, and light colors can be very gentle. And the baby blue and the white brings out the innocence and the sweetness about the dress. And it has open shoulders, and the nice little ruffled shoes also helps to accent the dress. And it's very nice for ladylike, and it's feminine for a prom event. Thank you.
Here we have a fashion don't for our formal wear. I see some young men really excited about that. Show her love anyhow. Show her love.
Even though this is a fashion don't, we have the pink and the white. She has a tube top with a mini skirt, and also the almost platform white strappy shoes will also back out. And again, there are young women that choose to present themselves in this type of fashion, but we also want to be considerate of the type of event we're going to. Save a little for the men, young ladies. Don't show it all. We don't have to have our stomach out. We don't have to have our thigh out. We can look very nice, very sophisticated without all the skin showing. But I want to thank you.
All right, come on.
Here we have the men showing us again what it is. It's nice to be casual. We have the leather jacket. We also have it's that time, it's that season. So we're bringing out leather. The black leather is always something that looks sleek on gentlemen. We also have the white shirt, the button-down shirt, and he has it a little open, just showing a little neck. Guys can show a little skin too. You know, that's okay. And also the khaki pants that go with almost every occasion. But this is a nice looking outfit for him to go almost anywhere, dining with a young lady, or even a event after school or so forth. But thank you, you guys, looking real sharp. This is definitely a prom outfit that most guys will wear. The suit. We have the 3-button suit, and also a little shirt with the open lapel. The white and black is always a beautiful contrast when going to prom. And he's showing us that the shirt has a couple of stripes in there. and doing his modeling thing, but it's really sleek. It's really nice. Black always looks. It's a very trimming color. It always looks good on either male or female. So I want to thank you. And for our more sophisticated ladies, we do have a shapely dress. Black, again, is a beautiful color to just slim down the figure, tone it down. Here we have the backless shoes, again, strappy. A couple of rhinestones on the chest and breast area. It's looking really nice. She has a little bit of thigh showing. A little bit is okay. A little bit is okay. But we want to make sure that we concentrate on how much do you have showing, how much is a little bit or too much. But there's elegance in this dress, and we want to bring that out. Her hair is flowing down on the sides, and just a little bit of jewelry. She didn't have to overdo it. The rhinestones brought out enough sparkle. So thank you so much. Again, this is a really nice, this is a sleeveless and also strapless dress. And just to do a little color, sometimes we want to bring out who we are. And this color is a very nice, it's a combination of orange and reds, and it blends together with enough sparkle with the silver that she brings out with her shoes. And that's a strap back, so she can be comfortable, she can be a little bit flashy. We show a little bit of knee, a little bit of leg in this, and she's still looking gorgeous again. A little bit of makeup, a little gloss on the lips just to bring it out, and feminine, very feminine. Thank you.
All right. All right, great job. Any quick comments? Okay, remember about maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, we had the little beauty get up to go do the makeup? Well, let's see if we can find her.
Show her love. Show Bianca love as she comes back.
Ooh. There you go.
All right. Prints are always nice. There's a paisley print that she's wearing. Browns and neutral tones always bring out natural colors. And the skin she did put on, as you see, she didn't go overboard with the makeup. It was just beautifully blends in with her skin tone. Just a little lipstick to bring out the lips. Do a little thing with the eyes. Small amount of jewelry. She has some bangles, a necklace, also good small hoop earrings, and the frills. The frills bring it out. A woman that wears frills, just when you know how to do it, it can bring out so much. It's a shapely skirt and top, and also the camel color shoes. It's just a nice outfit that you can wear anywhere, basically. And this is a definite do.
Okay. Hold on. Is there anything that you want to say about the makeup that you put on?
We use our Fabulous Foundation, a little of our Wines Lip Face Palette on her lips, and Purple Decade, and a little bit of Daywear lip gloss. And I just kept it soft, and made sure she was well blended, even her out, give her that nice, natural, young, soft look.
Okay, now my question is, she has very pretty eyes.
Mhm.
Okay, what would you do, not that you need to really do anything with her eyes, but what is it that you would do if you wanted to put some makeup? What would you do with her eyes? Anything other than what you've done
To
here?
make her eyes pop.
Well, not me. I just think they pop naturally.
They do pop naturally, but we help accentuate the popping, beautiful doe eyes. I added our Silver Star Lit Face Single just to give her that natural shimmer, and just kept a little. She doesn't need anything else around her eyes. She's young, she's beautiful, and she has plenty of time to add a lot of makeup. She doesn't need it, not right now.
Well, I was gonna say some of us need more makeup than others.
That's true, but this is not the season.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us are blessed that way, but
She's fine. The main thing, she dances. She's on the dance team for her high school, and so she was going through a lot of discoloration in her skin, and I just evened her tone out, and that really gave her that finished look, because everything else was fine. Just brought the rosiness out in her cheeks. She was good, so she's an official Universal Colors beauty.
Okay, all right, thank you.
She looks beautiful.
All right.
She looks beautiful. Can we get another round of applause for all of our models? Aren't they fabulous? Aren't they fabulous?
Okay, now we're about to come to the end of the show, but before we do, we want to find out if we have any last suggestions, any last words for our young people.
We do have the number for TCPA, which is the
Okay.
Teen Crime Prevention Academy, and that's 407-298-4643, and they can reach Officer Tia Sears at that number if you have students that want to get involved in that. And also, I wanted to bring it back to our lovely Miss Krishal Panton, who actually she moderated all of our models. They have a clothing line that's out. Could you tell us a little bit about your clothing line real quick?
Well, some of the outfits, some of the things that you did see, the Malachi, I'm sorry. Some of the things that you did see come from the Malachi line, and basically we wanted to promote a clothing line in Orlando that is positive. We wanted to use urban culture to promote that, and it's a positive wear, positive casual wear right now. Check us out at www.malachiproducts.com, and we just want people, gentlemen, men, and women to be comfortable in their clothing. A lot of them students can wear to school. Some things that you can wear out on a late night, and they're all casual. They're all comfortable, and it's just a way to get people wearing things that are more suitable.
Couple questions for the kids right before we close. A couple questions for you. How important is it to wear designer clothing? How important is it for you to wear designer clothing? Do you have to have designer clothing? Uh-oh. If you say yes, stand up. Stand up if you say yes. Just stand up. I might not ask you to speak. Just stand up if you say yes. Oh, I think someone is breaking rule 3. Okay, so who thinks that it's not important to wear designer clothing? Name brand clothing is not important.
As you see, I don't think there's really name brand too much. As long as it's suitable, as long as it matches, at least, colors match, and it looks good on you, and it really doesn't matter if it's name brand or not.
Does everyone agree with that? Yes. Okay. You can show love to that if you agree with it. I just wanted to ask the questions because I see a lot of baby fat at the school, and I see a lot of Rocawear at the school, and I was just wondering because some people's parents here are going broke trying to get baby fat and Rocawear. Baby fat, it's important to have baby fat in your closet. Okay, I thought so.
All right, did we get our last word for the?
I would just say to always remember to try and carry yourself in a professional manner, just to remember and think before you do, and know that even at this age, the things that you do now will impact you for the rest of your life, and just to have fun in life as well.
Ladies, keep the makeup simple and to the point. Accentuate the needed areas, lip gloss, light lipstick for the lips, a little bit to accentuate your eyes. Please feel free to contact us. Check us out on the website. We do complimentary makeovers, www.universalcolors.com. Simple is best, and beauty is definitely universal.
And as I guess on the fashion tip, you want to wear things that are comfortable. Everything that's in style doesn't fit. I know that was something that was always said to me. Everything that looks good is not always good. Sometimes you need to find your own look, your own personality in your clothes. And you guys look beautiful. You're young. You have a long time to be a woman. And just celebrate your youth and celebrate who you are now. And like I said, women, just keep a little skin for yourself. You don't have to show everything.
All right, Janine Davey. Okay, it is Michelle Beatty.
Beatty.
And Chriselle Panton. Yeah. I want to thank you all for your time and your expertise. Once again, I would like to thank our guests on today's show. TGK for coming out and performing for us. Janine Davies, our HR consultant. Michelle Beatty, Universal Colors Cosmetics. Chriselle Panton from Malachi Fashions. Also, our fashion coordinator for today's show is the wonderful Miss Gail Brown. Couldn't have done it without you.
Wow, we going back August 2004. It's your world. What you got to say? All right. I'm Charles Morris. I hope did you like the hair? Can I grow the hair back? Nah. Anyway, want to thank Melissa and also want to thank Gail Brown who helped me put that show together back in the day. Melissa, what I understand, I spoke with her about like a month ago and found out that she's married. She has a child now. So I tried calling her earlier to let her know that the show was going to be on. I got to get in touch with Tony and let him know that he's the fashion model, looking all debonair and everything. But again, I will be showing more shows from the archives back from when I was at Orange TV. Again, this show is a tribute to Jimmy Jam and Bruce Mount, the former mayor of Edenville. And if you have any show ideas, if you would like to come on the show and some suggestions, you can hit me up with the email. Thank you so very much. Do enjoy the rest of your week coming up, and Super Bowl is coming up. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you don't drink too much where you drink and you drive. And I always say, call up someone. Call up an old friend or old family member that you hadn't talked to in a while, just to spread the spirit of joy, love, and forgiveness. That's so very, very important. I'm Charles Morris. Please enjoy the rest of your week.